There's our grand prize. All we've got to do is get the gold star out of the coin pusher before those explosions on the back exit. Should be pretty easy, right? Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, it's We Play. You win! Oh yike, it's all falling already. Okay, it's Sherry and John.
Fast.
And no story in today's game. Today, super simple. We just have to get this star into the prize chute, into the loot cam, before all 5 of those bombs.
Seems easy peasy, right?
So easy. 3-minute game.
So
right?
easy a caveman could do it.
3-minute game.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm not sure how easy this setup is.
I think it's easy. Super easy.
You got that tower on the coin pusher shelf.
Yes.
Which is set up to fall into that wall.
Yes.
Which will then create a blockade.
Yes, but remember that gold star is sitting on a very delicate little 1 coin wide little bridge. This is easy.
So are you thinking this is going to be push up the center? What are you thinking?
I walk into an arcade and I see this game set up, I'm playing it.
Well, where are you pushing?
I'm just putting them in the middle. I mean, we could do them on the sides, but why would we?
All right. I'm going to follow. I'll take my wife's lead.
It's just easy. Sometimes you just want a game that's easy. Now, we do have in the front, I better say it fast because this is going to be such a short game. There's a mystery bag right in the front. And you can win that mystery bag if you answer today's mystery bag question within 24 hours. You comment on this video with the answer to today's mystery bag question. For all the details, check out WePlayYouWin.com. But pretty much, I just told you what the rules are. Now,
well, sort of, kind of.
Hey, that tower in the middle is leaning forwards. Just FYI.
Well, hey, maybe you can push that wall into the tower. And that bomb down, 2 bombs down. And that bomb on the right is just going to skirt right on out of here.
So maybe this isn't as easy as I thought. Okay, now when I go into arcades, it's harder and harder for me to find a game that I actually want to play. Because I like skill games. You know, the ones where you have to do something, where you have the potential, based on your own ability and practice, to win a prize. And more, all those skill games have been replaced with computerized versions.
Sprinkling some good luck dust on top of you.
Okay, if that leaks, you're in trouble. Computerized versions that the arcade owner can rig it so you can't ever win. And it's set up so that every 100th person that plays wins a little measly prize. Your turn, John.
Yeah, the whole business of randomized skill games, they're not really skill games anymore.
They're not skill games anymore. But there are a few machines around still that I really like. I like Big Hall. And Big Hall is a bunch of...
Oh, that bomb on the left is down and it's moving.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So, Big Hall, it was a series of semi-trucks, little toy semi-trucks. And what you would do is you'd have to get a quarter to land in the bed of the truck. If it landed in the bed of the truck, you got a number of tickets to redeem for prizes. Now they're also... Yikes.
I like how it nicked that quarter off the top of that wall.
There also was a tiny little flag in the back of the truck. And if you hit the quarter on this tiny little flag, and I'll tell you, it was hard to hit that tiny little flag. It was a bent wire. I mean, it was just a tiny little thing. And like as thinner than a paperclip wire would be. And if you could get the quarter to hit that and hit it just in the right spot and just hard enough to make that switch.
You had to hit it, go all the way back. Oftentimes you'd nick it and it would jiggle. It wasn't enough to count.
Well, all the quarters that had been landing in the back of the machine for however many days it had taken somebody to hit that flag, they dump out. And all that you'd get For every quarter.
Another bomb is down and the wall is curving.
For every quarter that fell out of that bed of that truck,
100,000 coin pusher bucks.
you get a bunch of tickets. So if nobody had dumped the truck for a week, you could get thousands of tickets just by dumping the truck one time. And there were what? There were 4 or 6 trucks in that machine.
4. There were 4 trucks.
4 semi-trucks in the machine. And you'd walk up, and sometimes every one of those trucks was full to the top. And we were pretty good at it.
and each machine had a different pace. You had to time your quarter drops differently on each machine.
It was truly, honestly, the definition of a skill game. Whole lot of fun.
And that's it, babe.
That's it. Could you clean out the brush?
I already did.
Okay. John's turn. I played $5. John's his turn.
Now, for once, I did something my wife wanted me to do before she asked. Mark the calendars.
No, you're pretty good about it.
All right, and Sherry's been pretty gentle with the quarters. I've had some people ask that I play faster, so I'll play a bit faster. But the tower on the pusher shelf is going to be there for a while. It isn't really super tall. So,
no, well, if it was super tall, just the momentum of it.
All right. We haven't moved those front 2 towers once. All the movement is around those towers because of that wall. I think that wall you built.
I think we're already.
Those towers.
We were kind of guessing that maybe this would be a 3-minute game, and we've already beat that mark. None of the bombs are actually in the loot can yet, so that's good. I don't know. I do not know.
It is a mystery.
This is a skill game, and there's a little strategy here. They don't want those bombs to go down, so I don't want to play the sides. Shoot.
All the quarters are falling on the
sides all decided to go themselves. Okay.
Another 100,000 coin pusher bucks. Into the blue bucket of the loot bucket. Now the other thing that's making this really tricky is because there's that.
It's a loot bucket. It's got loot in it. Now.
Because there's that tower right on the center, the quarters are flowing around it. So the quarters won't play straight up the middle. They're going to play around, and all the force is going to keep kind of going around where we want it.
This is a skill game. Now there were some other skill games. There was a train that would go around. It was a train full of
I never liked that one.
I didn't either because it wasn't grounded properly, and I'd get electrocuted every time I touched it.
Well, that happens every time you leave a car.
Well, you'd have to go around. It was a train that goes around and around and around.
The tower on the right just moved. It just moved. We got our first movement on the right tower.
So this train would go, and it was like open cars, like ore cars.
2,000 coin pusher bucks.
And you'd have to drop quarters in. Uh-oh, the little wall went down.
Only partially. It's still up.
Still up pretty much. So you'd have to make the quarters land in these railroad cars. And if you landed it, I can't remember if you hit exactly the right car.
No, the car, there was a car, and then each car had a very skinny slot in the top of it.
Oh yeah, and if it went in the very See, I didn't play this game very much because it was not grounded properly. And every time I touch it, I'd get a shock that would go straight up my arm.
That happens every time you get out of a vehicle in the state.
I conduct electricity really well.
She does.
I do. My mother doesn't. My mother does not conduct electricity at all. She probably could never be electrocuted.
I think you need to...
Your turn. She had a game. We had a game when I was a kid, and it was...
I really just want to play the side, though.
It was like Mickey Mouse, and there'd be a question on one side of the board, and an answer on the other side of the board, and you'd touch your finger on one side where the answer was, and the other side where the question was, and you'd complete a circuit and make a little light up.
So we've got a problem. We've got a problem. Every push, because of that tower. Oh, there's a quarters going on the right, landing on top of the bomb. But because of the force, every quarter we play in the middle is actually pushing to the side. So we're not going to be able to stop the bombs from the left to the right exiting unless we start just playing one side. Do we dare start just playing one side? Because
we can. You just want to play right, or you just want to play left? What do you want to play?
Yeah, let's play it right. Let's just play the right side.
Okay, so anyways,
see if we can get it to
this little game, all of the kids in the house, we could complete the circuit and make, it was like Mickey Mouse's nose lit up or something.
1,000 coin pusher bucks.
My mom couldn't do it. She touched the same spots that we had touched, and
okay, good. That right tower's moving, which was quicker.
Yep. She couldn't complete the circuit. She couldn't. So that was weird.
10,000 coin pusher bucks.
Okay, your turn.
All right. I'm going to continue playing hard right. I think our best bet is to keep the bombs on the left there as long as possible. If by playing the right, we might rotate the tower on the pusher shelf a little bit, but we can at least control the flow. So I think that's what we're doing. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm hoping that we actually create some drag that grabs onto that right tower and pulls it over.
Yeah.
Because if that tower falls over,
right,
88% chance that the bridge goes down.
Right. And then we at least can work on that.
Sometimes the bridges stay. Unbelievably. Sometimes the bridges stay.
Now, we've had towers on the pusher shelf before, and they tend to fall down really early. But usually they're a lot taller. This one's short and stubby, so it may last the duration of the game.
Well, I figured I was making it really hard as it was. I didn't want to make it harder. Okay, we have to remember to wax the inside of the leach chute because it's clogged again. Oh man. There was another
on
game,
that right side.
Gold Zone. Remember Gold Zone?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Spinning wheel. It was a spinning like a platter, like a record would be. And there were holes. There was a hole in it. Well, two holes. One on one side, one on the other side of this platter. And you'd have to get a quarter to push into exactly the hole.
Somebody's missing the arcade quite a bit.
Similar to like the bonus hole here in this machine, if you've ever seen it. So it had to land exactly on that hole, and then you'd get however many tickets had
swap out
piled up since anybody had hit the hole properly.
Yeah, that bomb on the left is about to hit.
Sometimes you'd get maybe 500 tickets, so it was pretty good. So once you had that mastered, it was worth going around the arcade, seeing what machines were ready to play off and play it. Now you liked the Simpsons game, right?
I did. Simpsons game was a skill game, but he won it every time. Unfortunately, they realized it was pretty easy to win, and so they really diminished the winnings you could get out of it. At one point, it was a 1,000 ticket game, and then they reduced it to like 120 tickets. So
and there was that other one, Smoking Token. You have to drop the. Go ahead and explain that one, because it's your turn to play.
It's your turn now.
I can't remember Smoking Token. That was a John game, not a Sherry game.
I don't. Was it? What was Smoking Token? I'm trying to remember.
You had to drop it. I think you dropped it and it ran down a thing, a channel, and had to hit the spinning wheel just right. Oh, those.
Oh, that wasn't a. No, I didn't do that one. No, there was the miner game where you had to roll a quarter down a long narrow pathway.
It's like Klondike or something.
Yeah. 1,000 coin pusher bucks. That was pretty good. I got pretty good at that. But let's see what else was there. There was now they had a Wheel of Fortune coin pusher game.
Oh, I loved that game.
I love that. You could time if you've seen.
Okay.
There's some other channels out there that play like the Plinko game. Same concept, where you're trying to drop quarters on lights.
That though it said Wheel of Fortune. And you'd have to get it you'd have to drop a quarter into exactly the letter W-H-E-E-L, whichever letter, when the light above it, because the light was just going zoop, zoop, zoop across. You'd have to make it land in that slot exactly when the light was lit.
And there's actually a pattern to it, and because it's a ticket game, you could actually control it pretty easily. And
so we'd watch for one that was almost ready to pay off, and then we'd play that one.
Yep. And that was a lot of fun, but didn't pay out quarters, right? Just played out tickets. We're talking about arcades here.
Yeah, but we would save up tickets, and we got a Monopoly set and a stereo, and what else did we get?
We always saved up for whatever the epic prize was.
We'd save up for months and months.
And it was always fun to walk out with the big prize. But that was
yeah, it was always fun.
Just quarters.
But really, when you play, it costs you a quarter to play, and a ticket is probably worth a penny. So unless you really knew that a jackpot was getting ready to pay out, you weren't going to leave really a winner. But you have to also take into account you're having fun.
Oh, the left side of that tower is good to go. Well, and the thing is, if you were actually playing with the goal of winning tickets, once you went through all the machines, you'd leave with whatever you had. You don't keep playing.
Yeah, don't keep playing. We'd go until we emptied all the big haul trucks, and we emptied all the Wheel of Fortune machines, and we emptied the Monopoly machine, and we emptied all the different skill machines. We'd make sure that we hit them all. All the ones that were ready to pay out. And then it's time to leave. And you come back next weekend and do it again.
Now there's another skill game that Sherry really enjoyed.
Which one?
But it didn't pay out in tickets. It was the Candy Crane.
Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate Factory.
Okay,
it was Candy
Factory.
Crane plus Pusher all integrated together. She loved that darn thing.
It had the claw, and you grab chocolate with the claw, and then it would dump it on top of a pusher, just like a coin pusher. And then, if you got lucky, it would push candy that had piled up on the coin pusher part of it.
All right, your turn.
Into the chute, and you'd win candy. So it was like playing two games in one. It was a pretty darn fun game. If I could have one of those, I'd be happy. Even though I don't eat candy, I'd find something to put in there. It was fun. It was a challenge. Making the claw do what you wanted the claw to do. Making the coin pusher part do what you needed it to do.
1,000 coin pusher bucks. Well, it wasn't really a coin pusher.
Well, it was a coin pusher, but instead of pushing coins, it was pushing candy bars.
It was a candy pusher.
If you grabbed like a full-size Snicker bar, you get a really good push. Uh-oh.
Oh no, you got the first bomb. Explosion.
So if you got a full-size Snickers bar, you got a good push. But if you got a fun-size, like trick-or-treat, hey, you got a trick-or-treat size M&M's, it'd be real mushy, and it wouldn't give you a good push.
And here we go. Now the tower on the pusher shelf is starting to lean backwards.
It was leaning forwards previously, so we changed something.
There's a slight little ramp on the edge of that pusher shelf, and it's causing it to tilt backwards.
I would say don't play this side.
That tower's getting ready to go on the right.
Okay, well if we can leave that tower staying up on that pusher shelf, come heck or high water.
Right, we still got a chance.
Okay.
I think. Oh, okay. Sherry's switching up, and she's playing the left side.
Yes.
Oh, good play.
Sherry's right.
As usual, there she goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, there she goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh.
Okay. Now I'm staying far left. Far left, far left, far left.
1,000 coin
See,
pusher
this
bucks.
wasn't as easy as it looked. You walk into an arcade or a casino and you see a coin pusher. By the way, you'll never see a coin pusher in a casino anymore. Even in Las Vegas, evidently it is now illegal to have a coin pusher in the state of
2013, it was outlawed in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we were doing some research the other night.
Yes. Trying to figure out what states you could go to. Like, if we wanted to do a road trip, and we found out just about every state it is illegal to have a coin pusher where you put actual currency in and get actual currency out. Currency meaning a quarter.
Yep.
You can play for tokens. You can put in quarters and win tickets, but you cannot put quarters in and get quarters out in just about every state. There are very few states. I think like West Virginia, you can still do it.
Yep.
You can't do it in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Wisconsin. Illegal, illegal, illegal. Can't do it. So we decided against those states. But oh well. It's a money-losing proposition anyway. There's stuff happening. We are going to lose another bomb on that side.
All right, another 20,000 coin pusher bucks. Well, also, you know, when you play these coin pushers, they're just regular coin pushers. They're not.
Regular coin pusher.
They don't have structures and stuff built up.
Yeah,
in
there's.
anyway.
Yeah, so it's not as much fun as what we have at our own house. So better off saving the airfare and staying home.
Yes. The We Play You Win National Tour.
Yes.
Coming to a state near you, but I don't know if your back would do a road trip.
You just made that star move. It is under the left side owner return slot, which we always have blocked here in this machine. For the owners, does not benefit us to have an open. But it is a moving. I was concerned that this would either end immediately or we would lose. I didn't think it would be like a moderate losing.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, next bomb out.
Now,
Boom.
we have a bomb on the left and a bomb on the right, and it looks like they're almost symmetrical.
Another 20,000 coin pusher bucks as well.
Oh boy.
Well, as long as that bomb on the back stays in the back and doesn't lean forward, we're good. Even if we get these other two bombs.
Up. Oh, you lost the
There
bomb.
we go. Those two bombs.
Up. Up. You lost the
There
bomb.
we go. Next bomb.
And let's see if I get another push. A little bit. Okay, John's turn. And folks, the mystery bag does not have to fall to the machine for someone to win it. We play you win. Doesn't say anywhere in that description if the bag falls out, you win. But if we play, you win.
We should have played this as a competition.
Why?
Whoever gets the fewest bombs, whoever gets the gold star on their turn, you know.
No.
Bombs end your turn. You know, we could have done that.
Competitive. This is a good competitive.
This is a good competitive?
If we were doing it no, this is a good cooperative. If we were doing it competitive, we'd have to do it the opposite.
We're
That would
both
have to
trying
be
to get the
fun.
gold star.
Yeah. No, I like competitive. I mean, cooperative. Cooperative.
Someone's got competition on their mind.
I do.
You love a good competition, and here you are being forced to play cooperative.
I'm the one that made up this game. What was that?
That's just quarters falling into the troll hole.
It was really loud.
It would take a miracle to lose this at this point.
Shush.
Hey,
Shush.
did anybody put Roger in the coin pusher?
I hope not. Jolly fellow or not, I don't want him in here. He is a jinxer. Okay, that gold star is moving. Let's see, another little nudge. Nope. John's turn.
Now, one time, Sherry and I went into a local grocery store, and they had just stocked their claw machine. Full of stuffed animals.
Disgruntled employee must have been
Disgruntled or new, but that claw was super tight, and
You couldn't not
miss.
win.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
And
It was full. It was full higher than it ever should have been filled.
we filled an entire grocery basket full of stuffed animals.
I don't mean a basket, like the cart. Like
cart.
The trolleys.
Yeah, trolleys.
A full-size one, not the small ones nowadays. One of the big old American-sized ones, man. Wow.
We filled that thing full of stuffed animals and took them home, and was able to bury Sherry completely on the bed, cover her in
With stuffed animals. It was crazy. Got like
We ended up
like
donating
100
all of them.
stuffed animals. Yeah, we did.
This is over a decade ago, I think.
It's like 15 years ago.
Lots of quarters.
Lots of quarters. It's moving.
And that tower kept that bomb.
You know what? I'm going to play behind the tower a little bit because it's pretty clear that we're going to get that coin off. says the tortoise to the hare. And I want to knock that tower down, if possible. I don't think it's possible. Okay, your turn.
It is possible. It just takes a lot of patience.
I don't have that.
When it comes to patience in this house, you're
When
right.
they were handing out patience, I was not in school that day because I don't have it.
You do not. That's right. You have as much patience as a dog does for their breakfast.
My dog. Oh!
There goes the gold star that you won. Well, you managed to keep that one bomb in there a little bit longer. There you go.
We did. Okay. So, we got the gold star. Awesome sauce. Today's mystery bag question. Don't do anything weird behind me now. Today's mystery bag question is, have you ever played a skill game? In an arcade, carnival, friend's house, a skill game even. Just a skill game. Okay. What was it? Was it fun? Do you have a favorite one because you played a bunch of them? Have you never played a skill game ever? You're still not clear on what a skill game is? Just go ahead and comment. There's not a wrong answer. Comment within 24 hours of this video going live, and you will be entered to win this mystery bag. That one right there. So, good luck to you. And be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Cheers.
Oh, I forgot to say that you should subscribe. But we're
You
gonna
can still talk to them.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're still here, right? You should consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and then you can get notifications of when we're doing weird things. Like right now, this game is being recorded in front of a group of our channel participants, and they give us ideas on new games to play. Oh, and we just talk back and forth, and they're here when things go horribly wrong, and they get to laugh at us, which is awesome. So thanks for sticking around. And now they're going to watch me knock, the folks who are here and got notified are going to watch us knock this tower down. So bye.
Someone's got to put out the fire.